Well, I'm Angel.
Nice to meet you, Miah.
I started watching Verticals in 2023.
Okay.
I've seen roughly 2,000. Don't look at me like that.
You've seen 2,000 verticals?
Mm-hmm. I have over 80 apps on my phone.
Oh my gosh, there's 80 apps? You're lying. There's 80 apps? Dude, I thought I had been on a lot of apps. Oh my gosh.
This is just one folder.
I mean, hey, if you like watching them. Okay, who's your favorite actor? You can be honest. It's okay.
I actually don't have one. I can't.
Angel, don't lie to me now. I know you saw me as the boy, okay? Come on.
No. I don't know what else to say. I'm an Army veteran.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your service.
And I just kind of started my review page in April.
Uh-huh.
It's still fairly new.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? I just want to know more. And I know people want to know more. That's why I have
I get it. Yeah. No, I totally get it. Before I had ever auditioned for one, I was so curious as to what those actors' goals were and about them, because it's so different than, watching a Netflix series.
Oh, 100%.
So, yeah, I totally get the curiosity.
I have a short list of questions.
Yeah, for sure.
To cover. How did you know that acting is what you want to do instead of being a professional? I don't know how to say the word.
Aerialist?
Yeah.
I've always really enjoyed performing, just all aspects of performing, even if it was singing, playing an instrument. And yeah, I mean, I've been auditioning for things for a very long time, and I've booked not that much. And then I started booking these verticals, and I've just had such an amazing time meeting all these new people and filming these and all the opportunities and places I've been able to travel to because of it. But I think overall, I kind of want to be a stunt coordinator. So I'm acting now, and hopefully I can get in good with some people and start coordinating the stunts.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you find out about verticals?
My mom, back in mid 2024, she would watch them, and I would always laugh because I would walk in and she would just be hooked onto her phone, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, dude, I love these little short films. They're so entertaining." And she would just do them while she was crafting and stuff. I didn't think much of it until I got an audition for one. And I was like, do I audition for it? My mom was so ecstatic when I booked it. She was more excited than I've ever seen her. And my brother's done an AT&T commercial, and she was more excited about it. And then we get who I'm working with, and she's like, you're working with Ashley? I love Ashley. And she was so excited. But yeah, I hadn't really heard of them. I just finally got an audition for one. I didn't really know what they were.
It's fair. Your first role was Sophie in Hollywood Match, correct?
Yep.
Sometimes IMDb is not correct, and I'm like,
yeah, sometimes we don't get the credits and stuff, but that is correct.
How did you feel walking onto set the first time? Did you have any expectations?
I was really nervous, mainly because it was gonna be the first thing I filmed as an adult. So there's no on-set teacher, my mom can't come. So I was just really nervous to make a good impression on everybody. I'm a very socially anxious person, which a lot of people don't expect from me. And I also was scared that, because verticals are notorious for being soap operas. And some of my lines, I read the scripts, and my lines were really funny, and I was worried about people taking it so seriously and just I don't know, and I'm a joker, so I was really worried about everybody being really serious. But when I got there, everybody was having such a fun time. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really have any expectations though. I had no idea what to expect. I didn't know what their budget was, so I was like, where are we filming this? But it was a great experience, and I'm super happy I got to work with who I got to work with for my first one.
Filming in a sketchy warehouse with an abandoned camera.
Yes, it was a blast.
When it comes to filming a vertical, what's your favorite part about them?
My favorite part, uh, I guess role-wise, I really do enjoy being the villain. Though I've been casted more as the lead, who's usually a lot more quiet and meek, which is the exact opposite of my personality. So role-wise, I think it's really fun to like get to say all these horrible things that nobody would say and do all these crazy things. Um, and then just like environment wise, I love meeting all of these actors and directors and the producers will be on set sometimes and they're always really cool and all the stunt coordinators and stuff. But when I did my vampire system, I got to do a lot of stunts, so that was probably my favorite part.
Is there a specific genre that you haven't filmed yet that you would love to film?
I have seen a horror vertical come out, and I love horror stuff. Like, I can't watch a horror movie, but I love being scary. Like, if you see some of my circus performances, I choose a lot, like, creepy, like, weird characters and
Mhm.
songs. I would love to be in a vertical horror.
You talking about I Am Bloody Mary?
I don't know, I haven't seen it, but my mom said there was a horror one. Is there not?
No, it, I guess it could be categorized as horror.
It wasn't very scary.
It's not like super scary. It's very like there's a lot of like gore, which we're not used to.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
I was thinking more contortion-y and, like, weird people, you know?
you know. So
Yeah.
it's got Mark Herman in it. Um, who else does it have in it? I did a review on it because I thought it was great.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a horror person though, so.
See, and I love like I've done one kind of horror short film where I
Mhm.
gotta be like the weird demon crawling out and being all creepy. I love being creepy, so I would love to do that. But also, I would love to do another comedy like the Catch Me If You Can was that was really
Mhm. So it's on Real Short. It's called I Am Bloody Mary.
okay.
It's the only one I've heard of so lately. Um, it's got Grace Swanson in it. It's got Grace Swanson,
Mhm.
Lauren Summers, Mark Herman, and Adam Daniel. Those are like the four main
Okay.
ones that you see.
Hmm.
Basically, the synopsis of it is like Grace's character is getting married. Cameron's character.
Oh, it's like that one movie that came out, that big movie, right? They like hunt the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my
Well,
mom had said.
yeah, it's kind of like that, and then there's bad guys and blood, and it was decent for being like one of the first thrillers / horrors, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I
So
can
when
get
they
into
start breaking into it more, then I want to do a horror.
it. Okay, hold on, I gotta go back to my questions now.
Sorry, we've
No,
gotten off topic. We
oh,
veered.
we've got a whole hour. I'm perfectly fine. I have ADHD, so I
Me
go
too.
perfect. Is there an actor and an actress that you haven't worked with yet that you would love to work with?
I'm like the worst with myself. I don't watch like verticals. I don't even watch Netflix. The only thing I watch is Rick and Morty. I love Rick and Morty. And The Rehearsal. If you haven't seen that, highly recommend. It's fabulous. There's I don't know of any like female actors I'd like to work with. I mean, I've really enjoyed working with all the ones I have worked with so far.
Mhm.
I would love to work with Rachel Goodwin again. She is a doll. But like I don't know any of their names. I'm sure my mom could give you a list of people she wants me to work with. But I
All of
did
them, because she wants to
so
come
bad.
to set and meet them.
She has favorites. She's like if I tell her who I'm with, she's like, "Oh, who are you working with on this one?" I'll tell her, and she's like, "No." And then she thinks she knows them in real life. It's
Oh,
insane. She's like, "I feel like you guys would be best friends." And I'm like, "Mom, what are you? I haven't even talked to her this whole time. What are you talking about?" She's so funny. She loves it. But I did see an ad for one the other day. It was this Australian man, very tall, dark, and handsome. Love to work with him. Don't know anything about him or his name or even the reel that it was on, but he was beautiful. He was beautiful. So beautiful.
He has dark hair?
Mm-hmm.
Like, now I'm gonna have to figure this out. Give me 1 second.
And he had some sort of accent. I don't know if it was Australian or British, but man, would I love to work with him.
Beard?
What?
Did he have a beard?
No, clean
Hmm.
clean shave. If I see it again, I'll send it to you because I was like, oh my gosh, I need to work with him, actually.
Like, it's not even a choice anymore.
This is not even guys. I have to.
The only other person I can think of is Tieg. There's this one.
Oh, he's pretty.
And I said not him.
I mean, he's pretty though. Him too, him too. I hope you keep this in. Hey guys, please work with me if you're attractive.
Awesome. All of them.
All of them. All of them.
So out of all the characters that you have played so far, who do you relate with the most?
Okay. Relate to? That's hard. I have a list of all of them so that I can make sure.
Like, personality wise.
I guess. No, all the leads I play are such pushovers, and I'm very loud and obnoxious.
You were so much of a pushover and pregnant by my Tough Daddy CEO. I'm sorry, but you were.
Victoria was such a brat. I loved that. Though I loved playing with her. I would say I probably best related to either the one I just did, Ellie Green, which hasn't come out yet. But that or Annie Swift from Nice to Hold You Dear.
Okay.
Because she's young, I can shoot guns really well, she can shoot guns really well, and she was just like kind of cool and a little more out there than the other leads are when they're like, no, please stay with me, don't leave, and they just let these men hit them and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I've seen a range of vertical leads, and I'm just like, how do I? Okay, you know, I can't hate on anyone because like you're all phenomenal.
We appreciate it.
So, oh man, we're flying through this questionnaire. Do you have any tips for somebody who is looking to join the vertical industry or trying to join?
I guess I would just say, continue auditioning, and I've been on set before where I was a lead, and a supporting or day player came up to me and she asked me how I got the role. But this was crazy. She goes, out of nowhere, I hadn't even talked to her yet. And I do try to like talk to everybody and get to know everybody a little bit. She comes up to me, she goes, I auditioned for the role you're playing. And I was like, I did, dude, that's crazy to say, right? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. She was like, so how did you get it? She was just curious, but she just came off really strong. And I was like, I was nervous. I was like, oh my God, I'm scared. I would just say, like, do try to be, like, really get into the character. Because I feel like you try to be really neutral and like normal in how you act in everyday life. I am just an over the top person as it is. So when I audition, it's pretty easy for me to like get into it. But just like commit to it. I feel like a lot of people who audition for verticals either kind of half butt it, not trying not to curse on this, half butt it, or they just like, I don't know, they're just too normal about it, too like they're auditioning for a Netflix series regular. Just go for it. I think just go for it and keep auditioning. And once you do one, the way I continue to do them, and I genuinely believe this, is because I'm nice to everybody. I'm just nice to everybody. I try to meet all the day players. I try to talk to all the production team. I've had production team members tell me that none of the actors have ever talked to them before. And I was like, but you're filming me and I can't be on your bad side. What if you make me look ugly? Like, so just try to be nice to everyone. I feel like some actors are just really like, well, I'm an actor. Just be nice. Just be nice and you'll make it in verticals at least. I'm not gonna say you're gonna win an Emmy, but
Do you have like goals and aspirations to move on to big Hollywood, or are you just content with verticals?
for right now, I'm pretty content with verticals. I love doing them. I really enjoy it. It's very fun for me and it's given me so much experience. Um, yeah, I've got to travel so much. I'm working on getting this offer to go to Vietnam right now, so I'm like, really, that would be so amazing. Vietnam is beautiful. So for right now, I'm pretty content with verticals. I am still auditioning for bigger things, and yeah, one day I would hope to get some sort of like series regular or a cool movie, but for now, I'm pretty happy with where I'm at.
I probably would be too. They just seem like a lot of fun to film. And especially if you're like doing it full time, you get to be a different person every week.
Oh yeah, that's all I do. That's all I do is film verticals. It's so fun. Sometimes it can be I will say it can be very stressful. It is not all like ponies and rainbows. It's a lot sometimes. Especially if we're like when I was in China, the last vertical I did there was just OT every day. And not like an hour of OT, like 17-hour working day. And I thought I was actually gonna die. Every day would go into OT every single day. So it's not always rainbows and stuff, but I had really great actors with me that made it a lot better. But most of the time it's really fun, especially in America where they can't let me work for 17 hours.
That's fair. Um, when you got handed the script for like your first lead role, right? Pregnant by My Tough Daddy CEO. What? That's the name of it. And I saw an ad for it on TikTok because I was like, when I first started like reviewing, I had 20 people, roughly 20 people that I was like, okay, I watch their verticals, that's it. And then I started my page and started reviewing, and now it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm just like, what is going on? What is a quote or saying that you live by?
A quote or saying that I live by. I was gonna say something funny, but I take that back. God.
You don't have one. That's okay if you don't.
No, because I read this book the other day and I highlighted something it said because it was so like it really spoke to me, but I genuinely could not tell you now what it said. Um, I guess like I don't know what the quote actually is, but it's something like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like I feel like a lot of the times when I was younger, I could be like pretty judgmental of things. And I just have to remember like it's all about perspective. For me, everything is so like about perspective because I can go from the most positive person in the world to the most negative person in the world in like 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder and I just have to change my perspective a little bit.
That makes sense. I mean, you answered that question. Um, so I know you can't say like specifics, right? I would never try and get that out of you. But how many verticals do you have in post production, and how many do you have lined up to film?
In post production, I have this come out yet? I only have two. Well, there's one I did a while ago that oh, actually, there's two that I did quite a while ago, and verticals come out like within like a month or two of being filmed. That I filmed quite a while ago and still haven't come out, and then two that I filmed recently that haven't come out yet. And then lined up, I have three.
Okay. You villains in any of them?
Yes, actually. Well, I just got offered a contract. I'm gonna negotiate a little bit, but one of them is a villain and then the other two are leads.
Um, doo-doo-doo. Have you been recognized in public yet?
Actually, but it's not really public. That would be so cool. Not necessarily in public, but I was filming something and a day player came up to me and she was like, her name was JoJo. She was so cute, loved her. She was like, "Wait, were you the girl that dressed up like the boy?" And I was so bewildered. And she was like, "Oh my God, it was you." And I was like, "Yes, that is me." I've definitely been reached out to and stuff by people that like my verticals, but not in public yet. One day.
One day. So it's still daylight there, so I'm assuming you're in LA.
Yes.
What, like, how long ago did you move to LA? And what
Um,
prompted you to make the move?
so I moved at the end of January of this year. And it was just because I was driving back and forth. I lived in Vegas before. And I was finally 18 and I really wanted to move out and everything, so that there was that factor. And then I was just booking these verticals and I would drive out and I would stay with friends for a couple weeks and then I would drive back and then it was like, "Oh my gosh, you just booked this that starts in 2 days, you have to drive back." And it was just a lot of driving that I didn't want to do. So finally I decided to look at some apartments while I was here filming, staying at a hotel. So I looked at apartments and then I moved within like that month.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that part of it. So I've been like I've been sending in like submissions, and I'm just like, if this starts to pick up, like I'm gonna have to either move to New York or LA,
I
depending
would love that. Oh my gosh. How
depending on
fun.
where
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I book the most.
Where
I
do you
was
live now, if you don't mind my asking?
North Carolina.
Okay.
Um, I was just sitting there and I was like, man, I got a kid. That'll be hard to just
Yeah.
move.
It's also so time consuming. I don't know too many of the actors I've worked with that have had kids, but there was one um actress that I worked with and it was really hard for her to be away. Because it was when we were filming in China, so she was away from her kid for a while.
Mhm.
And that no, that was so hard on her.
Like I've been separated from my kid for an extended period before, so like not worried about that. It was more just like LA is so expensive. I've never even been to LA and I know it's expensive. I'm
It's
coming for my first time in September and
Oh
I'm
my gosh, we'll have to hang out. You have to let me know so I can like go and show you places and stuff.
okay. I will let you know when I get there.
How excited.
It's fun. Um okay, if I know you hold on. If you were a drink, I have to phrase this correctly.
If I was a drink, what drink would I be?
If you were a drink, what would it be? If you don't want to choose an already created drink, you can make a drink. You just have to tell me what's in it.
Well, making a drink sounds really fun, but like my drink would not even be something consumable. If I had to make one. But if I didn't have to make one, a Miami Vice. But if I had to make one, it would probably be like battery acid and chlorine and vape juice. I'm not gonna lie. And I'd call it MJ's concoction.
I love it. Um, do you have any questions for me as someone who has watched as many verticals as I have and that reviews them?
Actually, I feel like yeah. Okay, let me think for a second. Um, I guess like do you have like a favorite app or anything?
Um, favorite app? I don't really. I guess I don't really choose by app. I just more choose
The by the people?
by people.
Interesting. So is there like I know there's some couples that do this. Well, okay, I only know of one couple or have heard about. I don't even know their names. Um, but they like will only do verticals together. Is there like a set like lead couple that you like prefer to watch?
Oh man, I don't know if it's like preferred to watch like together. I mean, I really, I really enjoy the like vibe that Jake and Nicole give out,
Okay.
and then Sam and Mariah Moss.
Okay.
They're
Are there like two actors that you like really want to see together that you haven't yet?
Oh, I don't think so. I think
No.
most of the people that I'd want to see together have been together. I mean, I have two like, I guess I have two like lead actors that I'd want to see to be in Vertical, like two men.
Oh, okay. Who?
Um, Mark Herman
Okay.
and Casey Esser.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. Like like how many hours a week would you say you spend watching Verticals?
I can tell you how many I watch a day.
Okay, how many do you watch a day?
I can, if I am like dedicated and I don't have anything to do that day, I can watch at least 7.
Wow, Angel! Oh my gosh! I
Um,
love knowing there's people out there that really do enjoy these because sometimes I'll be like doing it and I'm like, this is so dumb. No one's gonna watch this. Like, my character's so annoying in this or whatever, and people end up liking it, and that makes me feel good that people do like watching them.
I mean, there's a whole group of like reviewers. We're called the Vertical View Crew.
You better put a good word in for me. Guys, go watch Miah's Verticals. Not that that gives me any like royalties or anything, but
When I was trying to find people to send my form out to, that's the word I was looking for. My form out to, I was like, man, I'm running out of people. And Vertical Drama Queen, Lisa, was like, Miah. I was like, okay. I was like, I had seen your verticals before, but I was like, I didn't.
you had or hadn't?
I had. I just couldn't put a face to a name because I was like, wait, what?
Me? Little old me?
Yeah.
How many of my verticals have you seen?
I watched Pregnant by Men. Tough Daddy See You. This is my first one. I've seen A Hollywood Match.
Okay.
Seen Deep in Love, Bound by Fate, and Daddy, Your Debt Collector is here.
That Daddy, your debt clip. Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking of another one that was in post production that I thought hadn't come out, and it still has it. I don't know why.
Oof.
Interesting. Which one? Okay, if you had any tips for me as an actor, not that I can really control it because I'll think I'm doing a scene so good, and the director will be like, can you do that just like more dramatic? And I'm like, I'm in tears, screaming at the top of my lungs. What do you mean more dramatic? Okay. And directors love to give very contradictory direction. Like, we want you to be very sweet and meek in this scene, but also super overly confident and excited. And you're just like, oh yeah, totally. What? So what, like, if you could give me any tips, what would they be? I'm interested.
Um, you personally, I don't think I've seen any.
No icks come to mind. Good. This is all very good.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any. Again, I always go back and before I post my reviews, I always go back and I rewatch them to make sure I didn't miss anything that I want to include. So maybe I might be able to give you something after I rewatch them.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in what like people who watch them think. Because my mom genuinely thinks I am such a better villain than a lead. And she's always like, Maya, you need to just do more villains. You're really good at being mean. And I'm like, oh, thank you.
I don't know how I would feel if my mom said that to me.
I don't trust me, I still have mixed feelings about it. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, I don't like. I think she literally said once, I don't like seeing you as the love interest. And I was like, it's like, oh, great.
Wow.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks, Mom.
She's funny like that.
Well, I appreciate you for doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much. I had a blast.
Yeah. I will work on getting it posted. No promise. I have a lot to learn. I don't know exactly where in the lineup you are,
Yeah, no worries.
but you'll get there. And I will let you know beforehand when it's your week.
Okay, cool. I'm super excited to see it.
Oh,
Well, thank you for asking me to do it. I was really excited.